Alright, we are back with some classic Galio support. I love playing Galio support. It's one of my favorite champs. Um, but he's just not super strong right now as a support pick. He's okay, but kind of a niche counter pick into engagers. Luckily, engagers are pretty strong. So he's not... Oh my god. You know what? Whatever. That's not too bad. They did all that and all they get is my flash. I'm not even that upset. I thought I was super mega dead actually there. But I usually take W at level 1 anyways, and I'll just have to deal. I just have to deal with not having flash. It's okay. Anyways, usually the reason why I don't personally pick Galio a ton right now is usually there's a better pick in the situation where I'd pick Galio. Like this game, I could have picked like Braum or something, and it would be such an insane Braum game. Or like it would be an insane Tarot game or Maokai. I went through all these picks in my head, but I thought Galio could be really good too, and I haven't played him in a long time. So nice. That's a really good trade. Senna, I want to make sure that I stand where I think Senna might be queuing, so I get the sustain. But that's partially why I picked Galio, is so I can protect my Senna and also be able to get through the lane a little bit easier because I have a Senna to help sustain me up. I do kind of want to just get shoved in here. Like, I want to let them push in so that we can play the game a little bit more freely. Be allowed to breathe under our tower for a second. Because once I get all my abilities, then I'm under a lot less threat. Wow. That's crazy that I'm autoed by Aphelios there. Okay, he took a tower shot for that auto. I'm not sad about that one. Okay, very nice. But the good part about Galio is not his lane phase. It's basically everything else. He scales so well, especially into short-range champs. And we have J4 Galio, we have Nico Galio. I think our combos this game are so out of this world good that I felt like I had to pick him. That's one missed Q heal. That's unfortunate. It's gonna happen. You're not always gonna get healed by every Senna Q in lane if Senna's your AD. But you should try and make a conscious effort to stand in front of her like that. Okay. And you see oh my god, my Senna. Be careful. You see what happened there is I buffered the Galio, or the Nautilus hook with my E. Aphelios is actually out of mana here. But I buffered the Nautilus hook, so I proc my Aftershock, and I can even get away before he gets his passive auto attack off if I so choose, or I can continue to continue the trade if I want to as well. Isn't this guy just dead? Oh wow, my Senna's dead too. Dang. Oh, that's so lame. That's so lame, actually, that I'm dead to Zed there. I legit... I actually tried to flash past his shadow. The whole time I knew I didn't have flash. Until right then. I thought I was so not under any threat. I should have just... I should have just E'd at some point, like really early. Because if I E away and then just tap my W, then I'll get the damage reduction as well. But I had it in my head for whatever reason that I should flash. Anyways, I'm a little faster to be around mid lane here, so I'll just get a ward. So we see Nautilus. Having vision on Nautilus lowers the pressure on Senna. If we didn't see Nautilus around mid, then I would have sprinted back bot because our wave is a bit tragic. Oh, we didn't take that ward there. I hit the ward twice and we didn't get it. Bad. Okay, nice. Got a lot of damage there with my... unsure of what's going on there. They really wanted to do that. Okay, Nautilus hooked a minion, but I would have buffered his hook anyways. It probably would have ended up good for us. Oh, you know, I didn't think I had to flash there, but it got a little close. Whoa. I think J4 ends up getting this guy. Nice. Does our minion wave crash? Oh my. I just want to pick up the XP here, at the very least. Alright, I'll flash. TF ult for my flash is so worth it for me, by the way. I am not upset about that at all, in the slightest. It's so worth it for me that... Oh my god. J4... J4 just stayed on the dragon, actually, when the TF ult saw him. And, that's bold. That's bold. When they literally have full vision on you on the TF ulti and you stay on the dragon, that's... I respect that. But the longer the game goes without... I'm happy that Aphelios isn't getting, like, really lucky with these plays. He hasn't even gotten a kill yet. Very pleased about that, because as long as Aphelios isn't really threatening, then I have a really easy game. Because if he is really threatening, it's really hard to even play the lane at all. Because if I'm frontlining for Senna and she's just way weaker than Aphelios and I'm getting one shot, then that feels really bad. But okay. Interesting. And we can just base if we really wanted to. There's nothing keeping me and Senna in lane. You know, I think I will just base. I really considered getting just like a dead man's plate, but I don't think that's necessary. I think I can just get Locket and Ninja Tabbies and be really happy with that. Here you can see, like, Senna had to be safe for, like, literally one minion under tower there, and I'm already back. And I didn't even back as fast as I could have. So that was just a free base. Oh my god. Okay, Aphelios based. Okay, now I'm Galio with 6. I just based. And I'm gonna start getting on the move with my ulti just in case my team needs it. It looks like they don't, which I'm very happy about. I'm gonna get a ward that the enemy team doesn't see around mid lane, so we can track where TF is going. The early game, admittedly, is a little slow on Galio, but you just scale so nicely as a tank support. Just such value Galio brings to a team. Okay, if Aphelios didn't respect me there, I was gonna walk up to him and just ignite him and force him to flash. Like, ignite him and walk fast at him with my taunt. They obviously have a ward here, so we'll just clear it real quick. We don't see where the enemy Zed is, but it would make sense to me that he'd be bot side, so I'm just respecting him. Okay. Okay. I just didn't want to place my ward in this bush and have it get one shot or something, or it be pinked, and then I have no wards left. I'm trying to be a little stingy about this last ward. So you see, it's like annoying for Nautilus to play the game. As long as I'm in front of him, it just doesn't feel good for him to hook in. And Senna will heal me back up so that I don't have to feel too bad about that either. Now that my J4 is on the way, I'm going to ward this. Okay. I think this is actually going to work pretty well. Oh my. I'm trying to get the damage reduction for Senna. Wow. How is Zed in this bush? What universe do we live in where Zed is in that bush? Did he really, like, walk around like that? Really? I'm just gonna base. I'm not gonna risk anything and get dove or something stupid like that. I don't even know what to say. I think he walked around and stuck into that bush, which is insane. So, very unfortunate. I think what we did was, like, a totally good play in itself. It's just crazy that Zed happened to be there and one-shot our Senna. It's still okay. The really, truly the saddest part to me is that my Galio ult didn't go to too much use there. Tried to get the damage reduction down for Senna, but it just wasn't enough. Zed hit everything, basically. Oh, this was not a fight for us to win. Not at all. Okay, the best person I can die to, I guess, is Nautilus. I'm okay with dying to Nautilus. I could have just outran him and executed a little bit later, but I really didn't want to die to Aphelios. I thought I might have still been marked by Aphelios' damage. Because, you know, sometimes executes take way longer than you expect, for whatever reason. We did get a kill on Zed, which is nice, but overall, that fight is just not good. You can see, like, even though Aphelios wasn't, like, super ahead or anything of Senna in this game, but his damage right now is just far and away way more than Senna's, which is to be expected unless you get really ahead on the Senna. But we just can't take fights like that. That was not a smart fight to take. I will be here just in case Aphelios is trying to cheese Senna. So we can clear this wave real quick. Okay, now my ulti's up. J4 and Nico. I feel like I should play away from Senna a little bit more. Ulting? Maybe useful? It was useful. Really such a shame that Nico's still dead. It looked so good. Oh. Yeah, I blocked the hook for Senna. Nautilus should have ignited me, I guess. Is the Aphelios low? He got away from Olaf somewhere. Oh. He's not even low. Oh god. The Zed is here. Dude, what? Oh, whoa. Aatrox. I'm walking past this guy. I don't think the Aatrox is really killable. You know what? J4 did a good job into the Aatrox. The Aatrox is 0-5. I thought he would just be too tanky for us to kill in a reasonable time, so I thought I'd focus the TF. Maybe I should have just helped out with Aatrox. I'm not totally sure. This has been a complete fiesta. My god. TF was like super mega low, based, ulted back in. Zed was dead and then took all the portals back in. Like, that was like such a ridiculously long fight. Okay. Instead of using a pink, I'll just wait to sweep that. Okay. I just don't have my ult. He's going in so early. Dude, J4, man. You're 2 levels down, my friend. Going in too early for me. My J4 is not ahead enough to be making the plays that he's making, I think. Luckily, our Olaf is quite strong, and will get these kills for us. I just shouldn't have ulted for the J4. I knew it was bad. Okay. The Zed is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to save my CDs for him. Okay. I kind of thought I was the one taking the portal there. I was lost in thought a bit. Wow. Okay. No chance at all to steal that. Okay, I just want to play wherever my Olaf is going, kind of. I'm just going to let my Senna be on the weak side over in mid. Because we're just not that strong. Oh my god. Oh, Senna, so dangerous. Okay, nice. Managed to get third Drake, very happy about that. They got Rift, but whatever. I don't mind that too much. Okay, defending my pink here. Very nice. Now we don't know where Zed is. I think TF is probably looking to make a play with his ulti, because he was not showing. I think our J4 should really not make plays around us. Oh my. Oh boy. I guess I'm ulting this. Okay. Managed to get away from the Aatrox. That ends up as a 1-for-1, which is great, but we could have maybe gotten more. The TF flashed, the Zed barely got out at low HP also. Okay. Well, regardless, I'm gonna base upgrade my boots. I think it's gonna be massively useful for me. And then we'll go from here. I'm not totally sure what I want to do. I think my... Oh my god, this TF build, what? My primary goal is to peel the Zed. That's all I want to do. All I care about is peeling the Zed, if I can. Now, with that said, that is not an easy task. So it's not always going to happen. But that's what I should be looking to do. For sure. Okay, Olaf is... Alright, bro. Relax. Okay. What? Why? Why did these guys do that? They just completely ran it down? Olaf wasn't with them. Why did they try and walk in 2v5? What? I'm so confused. They legit just walked in 2v5. We were out. We traded objectives like nicely, and J4 and Nico could have just followed Olaf to bot tower and gotten bot tower for free. And I could have been in ulti range. If the enemy team collapsed to them, they would not have been able to collapse like we could have. So I could ulti. That is like crazy game losing play. Just trying to be annoying to Aphelios before Dragon Spawn. Do we care about the dragon? Olaf is bot side, so I am inclined to say that we do care about the dragon. Aphelios just based. That's crazy. Base checking here is a bit bold, for sure. But the Aphelios is in base, so I feel like I can. Oh my god, Olaf is basing. Whoa. Okay, Zed has no W. Really extremely hard to lock Zed down. Okay. Zed? You enter? Yes, sir. Yes, please. He took his W in there. When we knew he didn't have ult. Crazy. Olaf, please carry us, man. Alright, onto a Knight's Vow, which honestly will probably get switched to Olaf every time I see him. I'll probably put it on Senna just to try and help her not get one-shot initially. But the second she dies, it's going to Olaf for sure. Because we need Olaf to live. Ooh, they found Nico. That seemed a bit suspicious if I committed to that. Olaf's not here, guys. Oh, perfect. I played that fight perfectly, so... Hey. I don't know what to say to them. The fight went as perfectly as you could possibly imagine it going in so many ways, but we were 4v5 without our strongest member. What are we doing? We're in like Grandmaster Challenger, we forced that without our strongest member. Please, please, please with Olaf. Please, guys. Like, I hit like a 10-man ulti, perfectly timed. It knocks Zed up in the middle of his combo so that he was forced to back out of the fight earlier than he wanted to. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here behind Senna to make sure she doesn't get one shot. Okay, maybe not my best W ever. Okay, we lost the Baron. Disappointing, to say the least. Not really sure what to do about that. I tried my best to zone the Zed. Maybe my Locket could have saved J4, but I do not know what this guy is doing, man. J4, please. Okay, well, we got that at least. Oh. Dude, what a joke this game is. We're playing it so poorly. We are playing. At least the enemy team isn't on soul point. I don't know what else I can say to my team. Olaf is our carry 1,000,000,000%, and he is so god-fed. All we have to do is just wait for him to decide that he wants to fight, and then we go in. And then our J4 should go in and start a fight, or our Nico should go in. But they're waiting for Olaf to, like, go side lane, and then they immediately start a fight. And it's like, bro, what are we doing here? We're just not trying to win at all playing like that. Oh my god, and now Olaf's dead. You're kidding me. Dude. What, man? It's so sad. Can you guys believe this? Man, whoever's watching this one, can you even believe this? It's like I'm in silver, actually. If I told you guys that I was in like a gold level game, I think you would probably believe it. Honestly, I think I would believe it. Like, what are we doing? It's crazy. I guess the game's just over, too. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. I don't have anything good to say after that one. My God. I think, actually, that's a lie. I think that there was actually a lot of good stuff in this game. Like I think it really displayed why I like Galio and the value that Galio brings. But wow, it ending up in a loss and some of the like thrown team fights for no reason are really sad. But that doesn't mean that there wasn't a lot of good to like to learn from in that game at the same time. Nautilus is a great matchup for Galio. Um, and we had a fantastic Galio team comp, but I don't know, dude. You can't explain. You just can't explain what other people are up to, and that game ended up in a loss. So unlucky, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that one. It does suck, posting losses. Um, but that's just the reality of League. Everybody's going to go through losses. And if it's still a good game despite the loss, I feel like it's really important to still show it. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all next time.